Hey Rumpers, I'm back with more of a fun video this time. It's not the end of the season, I'm not going for number one, but I just want to show off a fun deck that I've had an absolute blast playing. So just to follow up on my previous videos, I did get number one in December 2024 season, so I'm unbelievably excited about that. There were a lot of amazing players competing, and I was jockeying with A-Ross for that number one spot until the final minutes of the season. So really, really exciting end of the season. Um, but I did go out on a 15 game win streak to finish up the season and took that number one spot. Um, so, just really, really exciting for me. Um, but never thought I'd get number one. I really always consider myself more of like, if not a meme player, at least I always play off meta, and make my own decks and try to do something a little different than what everyone else is doing. So, um, when I made Movebender, it was all about looking at Gnarl Rootbender and saying, hey, what cards can I play with Rootbender? I rarely see the card played. How can I make it work? And that's when the whole move thing started. So, um, but now I'm going to show you another fun deck that I've been working on. This one I call Stealing Victory. So this is a Pilfer move Hlaalu. So this deck is just kind of about going nuts. Like there's just a lot of really crazy stuff you can do with this deck. You're trying to kind of snowball and just kind of do something bonkers. And there's a lot that you can do with it to really go a little crazy. So you have a lot of the Pilfer cards, and of course Master of Thieves, right? This card is busted. It's so good when you can get a Master of Thieves out and give your whole board Swift Strike. This card is just insane. And then the great thing about adding red to the mix is that not only do you get great stuff like your Archer's Gambit and the Quicksilver Crossbow that can activate your Pilfer abilities, but you also can get some Overwhelm. So I like to play, for example, Ornamented Swords, which is basically a Dig Off Dagger you can play as a 2-drop, or an improvised weapon. And Crusader's Assault. Crusader's Assault is, so key. Crusader's Assault's amazing with Master of Thieves particularly because it acts like a Swift Strike on top of its, regular abilities. And then Crusader's Assault is also awesome with Skooma Underboss because if you can slay with the Crusader's Assault, you get 2 draws instead of 1, and then if you slay Pilfer, you get 3 draws all from the same Crusader's Assault. So that's really fun when you drop Skooma Underboss on 2, and then they play Tree Minder or something, and then you can Crusader's Assault through it for 3 cards. Really puts you in a nice position at the start of a game. So there's also just some move stuff going on. You have your Apex Predators, you have your, Dune Smugglers, and Dune Rippers. Dune Ripper, this is another card that can do some really, really crazy stuff. Sometimes it's hard for me to even wrap my brain around what Dune Ripper is going to do because it interacts with like Skooma Underboss to, cause its move ability on a slay. So for example, if you have Skooma Underboss out and you play Dune Ripper, if they have a bunch of like 1 or 2 health creatures in each lane, the Dune Ripper can just bounce back and forth because every time it slays, it moves and then can get another slay. So you can kind of just like shred a whole board with Dune Ripper and Skooma Underboss, or if they have 1 health creatures, then even just giving the Dune Ripper breakthrough can cause it to bounce around. And Crusader's Assault can be amazing with Dune Ripper. If they do have those 1 health creatures that you can just cause it to like move potentially multiple times and draw twice each time. Or if you have the Skoomer Underboss, then draw 3 times each time. So there's a lot of crazy stuff this deck can do. Another thing that's a lot of fun is getting out the Elsewhere Lookout and then put the crossbow onto the Elsewhere Lookout. And you can do Gambit with the Elsewhere Lookout as well. And just get buffs also from Ornamented Sword or Improvised Weapon or whatever. So yeah, this another thing you can do is get at this Tenmar Swiftclaw and then do like a Monk Strike on it and stuff like that. So you kind of never know what's going to happen when you play this deck. It is kind of like a hyper proactive deck. You're not really responding to the the enemy's plays that much. You're really just trying to do your own thing and like snowball like crazy. There's a little bit of interaction, one gavel or whatever, but yeah, you're really just trying to go nuts in one way or another, and it's always a ton of fun to play. If they do get you really low in life, you're trying to do something like put a Monk's Strike on like a Tenmar Swiftclaw, or do Monk Strike Swift Strike, or Monk Strike on a Pilfer creature with Master of Thieves on board. So you can gain that life back up because you're not really defending yourself very much. It's got some 1 Rim and Siege weapons just to get some Pilfer activators. So super fun deck to play. I'll put the code in the comments. So yeah, let's see how it does. Not necessarily the world's most competitive deck, but I've been winning games with it. And just puts a smile on your face when you can win with this kind of deck, because it's just can get really crazy. Like every game seems to play just differently than the others. It does have a lot of kind of 1-off, 2-off cards in it, so that definitely helps with feeling like every game's different. Okay, playing against Telvanni. So yeah, one thing about this deck is that you are trying to kind of snowball onto a few cards, so if they can kind of efficiently answer your board, can make it difficult for you. So if they've got their efficient answers for all of our cards, might put us in a tough spot, but we're gonna see what we can do. So play with this Bloodpack Messenger. Hopefully they won't be able to just kill it. The Blackhand Messenger, yeah. Okay, that's a shame. So now let's just play out this Ornamented Sword, and then we'll try to move it with the Dune Smuggler next turn. If we can get both Dune Smugglers on board, that'd be awesome. Okay. That's okay. And I'm trying to decide whether I want to move this back this turn. I think the answer is yes, because I want to use it next turn to take out this Venom Tongue. And might as well do the draw now. Ah, Gambler, that's interesting. Against Telvanni, I might just gamble as Fighters Guild Recruit. That's more trying to defend ourselves against aggro.
This should help you.
Okay. So he does get his ramp from the Venom Tongue. So now I would like to play my gambler, honestly. Although he might be able to answer it. But I might just have to try it anyway.
My claws greet your throat.
I could Ice Storm. If I don't play Gambler, I'd be playing Dune Smuggler to swing this over here. And then like a probably Skooma Underboss and Field. I'll try taking that line. I mean, getting the Gambler would be nice, but there's no guarantee I'd actually proc it.
You will die, Shapeskin.
Let's line up some customers.
And with 2 Dune Smugglers on board, I mean, hopefully I can draw into another move card. That's interesting, he's breaking my rune there. I wasn't kind of surprised to see that he decided to break my rune. So there was that Ice Storm. Oh yeah, this card, I forgot I have this card in there. This card's really just for fun. It works well with Archer's Gambit and Crossbow. I'm kind of tempted to play it. So the Gambler, yeah, I could get 2 draws if he doesn't answer it. And then maybe I even play my Fighters Guild Recruit in case he plays like a guard. I don't know if this is right, but I'm gonna try it. He's really hit my face a lot for Telvanni. It's kind of surprising.
By seed and speed. I drop
Okay, he's gonna let me get the draws. So let's see what I get. And I have this Monk Strike, Swift Strike in hand, which is really quite nice.
I will end you.
I mean, it's definitely very possible. What is he gonna play? Is he gonna do like Conscription next turn? Maybe. Probably gonna do Conscription next turn. If he does, then the Corner Club actually will proc, right? So let's play the Corner Club for sure, and then I think the Swift Claw.
This one has been sharpening her claws all day.
If he is planning to Conscription, I'm surprised that he's been giving me so many cards, but I'm not gonna complain.
Oblivion take you, rye-skin fool.
Oh wait. Oh, okay.
Must I
Sorry.
do everything myself?
I didn't realize that the his speakers had already activated. He doesn't have enough mana yet.
I fly like the wind and the shadows protect me.
Feel the power within you.
Oh wow, another Mic Strike. Okay. So I mean, if I wanted to be aggressive, I could like apply this Ornamented Sword now on the Swift Claw and really try to go ham with it. And I mean, he's been doing me actually a lot of damage, but now I have this Snake Tooth Necklace. I have 2 Monk Strikes and a Swift Strike. The Ornamented Sword, I mean, theoretically I could play it on the Gambler to save it, but then you can just trade in. I don't think that helps me that much. I could do the Skooma Underboss and get some slays with this potentially.
You bet on the wrong side. Time to finish this. Time to finish this.
To oblivion. You must pay to pass.
Let's line up some customers.
The moons give this
Okay.
one's strength.
So maybe now we see that conscription.
Death take you. Death take you.
Ice Storm. So he needs a way to finish this card off, but probably will have it. No, he doesn't have a way to finish this. Okay. That should be game. Unless there's some prophecies.
Khajiit's claws are sharp.
Okay, sweet. Oh, I don't even need a Swift Strike.
Finish this.
Okay, yeah, so that was an interesting game. Smork Telvanni there. Broke 3 of my runes, which is kind of surprising. And yeah, gave me enough cards to finish that out. So I had so much life gain there. It's like 2 Monk Strikes and a Snake Tooth Necklace. Don't think you're going to need them versus Telvanni. Those are really the, you know, recovery plan when the aggro decks have you super low on life. You use those Monk Strikes to re-up. Okay, so now we're playing against Assassin. So, you know, usually these Assassin decks are really aggressive, so... Okay, I will keep the Monk Strike in case it's like a really aggressive Assassin deck. I'd kind of like to have a 1 or a 2, but Dune Smuggler is just so good. But I'm almost considering putting it back. I'll keep it. I'll keep it and see what happens. Another Dune Smuggler. Okay. Oh, and the Elsewhere Lookout. So, yeah, plan, if he lets me, is to get this Elsewhere Lookout out. Yeah, aggressive. Oh, ooh, Dark Mane is actually really good too, because I can gain a lot of life that way. Maybe I should have played that in the other lane to trade into the trader. That was potentially a mistake.
Didn't see this coming, eh?
They cannot hope to outwit me.
Yeah, so he's trying to like go really face.
We must keep moving. This one's claws will carve you apart.
Okay, no prophecy is really good there. So next turn I can move this over and actually chump his trader with the Dark Mane and gain up a whole bunch of life.
All too simple.
Oh, and that Descendant of Akash is really good because that lets me use all my mana next turn. Okay, that's kind of unfortunate that he played in field because... Ah, that's really unfortunate. Okay, that's too bad. To see those cards come out. Because that wrecks my plan of doing the Dune Smuggler. Okay, so... I think I'll do now.
Keep moving.
Take the value trade here on the Harpy, and then... I'm going to play Descendant of Akash here.
Give this one strength.
He's probably going to hit me face no matter what, I think.
I keep a spare blade in my boot.
Instead of trading into it, but he could have taken a value trade with his Mud Crab.
Didn't see this coming, eh?
Okay, that's interesting. So that's cool, because that lets me take care of
They are no
this Mud Crab over here.
Child's play.
So... I think I'm just gonna do some trading, like into his trader and stuff, and develop my monastic champion, because the Monastic Champion with Monk Strike could do a lot of damage and gain a bunch of life. The Swift Claw with the Monk Strike could do even more.
Khajiit has had enough.
But I think I'm gonna do it this way.
I am too sleek for you.
The Monastic Champion gets into these 3/3s, which could be helpful trading into his cards. Hopefully he doesn't play another Harpy or whatever to shackle my champion.
Your blood will spill.
I mean, I'm almost certainly going to play Monk Strike. Oh, another Monk Strike is so good.
You are no match for me, Switch.
Oh, and that Dune Ripper is pretty good too, honestly. Okay. So I almost wish I could keep this alive. I do wish I could keep it alive, but that 6 attacks is so big. I think I got to wreck him.
One strike will be all that is needed.
Vengeance. You will die, Shapeskin.
They are no challenge for the Khajiit.
Okay, now do I have lethal? I mean, well, I have lethal on board. I guess it depends what he does. I have that Monk Strike as well. So if the Dune Smuggler survives and one of these survives, then I have lethal with the Monk Strike. And I even have Skip.
Underestimate me.
Okay, so he's not letting me do that. So I can trade and Dune Ripper here. He could have 7 from hand, which makes it tempting to Monk Strike. So if I Monk Strike, I don't unfortunately have a lot to develop because it's going to take him down to 4. But I think it's too dangerous not to Monk Strike. I'm trying to think what he could have. Because like a Sentinel Reclaimer only does 4, and then he'll don't have 1 more mana. You know, Lightning Bolt and Blood Sacrament he could play. So
Khajiit has had enough.
I think it's a little safer to use my Monk Strike.
There is a toll for this road.
Yeah, it's tough because now I don't have good lethal set up for next turn. I mean, maybe I can draw into something with the Highwayman. But if he's already hit and he takes care of this guy with another Cliff Racer or something. Okay, that's really good that he's playing Ice Spike, because it means he probably doesn't have anything. He's trying to draw into something. Okay, he does have the Blood Sacrament. Oh man, gaining that life. That's Swift Strike. Thank friggin' God with the Swift Strike. Oh my God.
This was a worthy contest. This was a worthy contest.
Okay, yeah, that was a close one, but those Monk Strikes, you know, that's what they're there for. When they go face, you gotta gain that life back up with Monk Strike. I do wonder if playing out the Tenmar Swiftclaw would have worked better than playing out my Monastic Champion, because the Tenmar Swiftclaw with Monk Strike can just gain so much life. Although I might have had to hit him face to actually get both hits. Would have given him a card. So maybe Monastic Champion. Well, the Monastic Champion hit a lot in the face too. But banking that face damage ended up helping me out as well, so. Oh, Morgum. Really, really good player. Running mono neutral. Okay. Archer's Gambit is a really good card in this deck, but I want to see, like, it needs something that's going to activate with it. Yeah, like Rajaning Highwayman. Like, Archer's Gambit is really good with Rajaning Highwayman, because a lot of times you play this card and they put a guard in front of it. So then the Archer's Gambit, you get the draw from using the Gambit to hit their face, and then you can also move the Highwayman into a lane that's unguarded. So if I'd had the Highwayman in hand, I might have kept the Gambit, but... So it'd be great if I could get 2 drop here, but no. I mean, 2 Bewildering Speeds with this Smuggler is kind of cool. Hopefully I can get the value out of those. Okay, there's that Gambit for my Highwayman. Oh no. Oh, I think it actually draws. I didn't realize this until like yesterday. But I actually get to draw when they use Dragon Aspect. I don't think I need my Snake-Tooth Necklace against... Snake-Tooth Necklace is actually really cool on Dune Ripper too. And like I could potentially gain a ton of life by Snake-Tooth Necklacing the Dune Ripper. But I need a way to make it bounce back and forth. Like, Dune Ripper is so good against Dwemer because it's all like 1 and 2 health creatures. I love having these Bewildering Speeds with the Dune Smuggler. The Snake-Tooth Necklace could be really helpful too. I think I'm gonna... Let's keep the Snake-Tooth Necklace. Just, I want to see what happens if I keep it. So probably plan A for next turn is to play the Dune Ripper over here to kill one of his low Dwemmers. If he plays a Dwemer over here that I can kill with the Dune Ripper, that'd be kind of even better. Because if I do play it over here, it's kind of vulnerable if he plays Halls next turn. I could trade into my Dune Ripper. This Dune Ripper could potentially shred his board. Oh, interesting. Oh, there's a Skooma Underboss. So I was saying Dune Ripper and Skooma Underboss can be a really cool combo. It's almost tempting at that point to play the Dune Ripper in Shadow and then just try to move it a bunch of times next turn. You know, obviously not getting the immediate value out of it.
You bet on the wrong side.
I'm gonna try doing this. This might be dumb. I mean, if you play... I'll just do the more typical line of actually using its summon ability there. I really hope he doesn't kill his card. He's gonna shackle it, which is actually not that bad, honestly. I can still move it, even if it's shackled. Although I might, like for example, but I don't really need to. I mean, I could kill this and then move it and do damage to one of these, but it doesn't help me that much this turn. So I might do this. I want to kill his drummers before he gets Halls out.
On the wrong side.
Just try to keep the gambler alive.
Let's line up some customers.
So yeah, I have lots of moves in hand right now. Ah, dang it. He did take out the Doonover. I was really excited to use that Doonover.
Greetings from the last living dwarf.
Okay. So I think I want to move everything out of this lane because, especially if he gets Halls, he can really do a lot in that lane. What prophecies does Dwemer have? Gearwork Spider, I guess, is what I'm most concerned about. So I'll just save. I have the Gambit to take care of a Gearwork Spider if it comes out.
Wrong side.
Okay, yeah, because that one I don't care as much about. If he does play Halls, then it's going to be a problem next turn. So why don't I play out the Ornamented Sword? Do I run into this?
You will die, shape. Time to move.
They'll pay one way or another.
So this sets me up really, really well. I don't know what he can do here.
To be reduced to violence.
And this Blood Pact Messenger, if I needed to draw right now, I could draw just with Archer's Gambit, Quicksilver Crossbow. But I don't. So I wonder if I have skip here. I can, yeah, I do have skip.
They'll pay one way or another.
Yeah, so that was a good game. I was really hoping to get that Dune Ripper doing something crazy there because I had the setup with, I had Breakthrough, I had the Underboss, and then I also had those Dune Smugglers, so the Dune Ripper would have gotten bigger and bigger as it was bouncing across. But unfortunately, I mean, those drummers, sometimes they'll play like a lot of little 1 and 2 health creatures, but he had just like the Camel and the Dwarven Sphere that the Dune Ripper couldn't take care of, so. But maybe this game. Oh, this is the person who just played, right? The assassin. Okay. Maybe they'll get their revenge here. Hopefully I get those 2 Monk Strikes again. I'll keep the Gambler, because with me having Ring, I don't think they can take care of the Gambler.
Azora, give me strength. Luck to your
Our
house.
foes will have nightmares.
Luck to your house.
Okay. So, some games I'd be tempted to play at the Descendant of Alkosh, but I just want to limit how much damage they're going to do to me as much as I can. So I want to try to get their value trade into this Oathman here. Might even gamble away the Descendant, because I like doing Smuggler too much. I hope I can draw that Dune Ripper in this game. Dune Ripper should be really good versus their deck. Oh, another Gambler. Okay.
One way or another.
Care to make a friendly wager?
I really don't think they have any way to get rid of this. They don't have like Channel Storm or anything. That Elytra is kind of interesting. Whatever they play over here, yeah. Might even... It's gonna burn through my ring, but I could get the value out of that Elytra. Ooh, Master of Thieves. But I don't have any Pilfers right now, unfortunately. Could play the Ornamented Sword and save this Gambler. But I don't really want to do him face damage yet, I don't think.
You bet on the wrong side.
I'm gonna play this Praying Elytra to see if I can draw into the Snake Tooth Necklace or a Monk Strike.
By Akatosh, I will end you.
Okay, Swift Strike's kind of good, because if I do need to race... Oh, okay, that's a little bit of a shame. Because now I need to... move this guy over in order to get my draws.
One way or
I was hoping to draw 1 there, but no such luck. I mean, it'd pretty much just be another Descendant of Alkosh, which is not very likely.
I will have your head.
There's the freaking Descendant of Alkosh, oh my god. Oh, I need that Monk Strike so badly now. Or maybe Snake Tooth Necklace, but really Monk Strike.
the Night Mother will guide.
Oh my god! Okay, Anasi value. I really gotta play my Anasi, I think, to get that drain. I hope he doesn't have a Harpy.
The always clever. This is the secret to success, yes?
Oh wow, he plays Knife to the Throat.
Your blood will spill, not fate.
Yeah, looking really bad. Need to draw that Monk Strike right now. Oh, I have 10? Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here.
The moons give this one strength.
Let's see, I need to draw that Monk Strike, so I'll just play the Master of Thieves this turn.
This one is destined for
In case I do get it. I mean, he's almost certainly has me dead. With the kind of deck he's playing. Yeah, it doesn't help.
Clear out. This was a worthy contest. This was a
No, okay, he got his revenge, but We got one game on him, he got one. Okay, let's do one more. Yeah, like I said, this deck is kind of super proactive, so it is tricky when you're playing against that kind of, you know, burn deck that you don't have a lot of ways to limit them. We're not playing any guards or anything like that. So you do kind of have to lean in. Hope you draw those Monk Strikes, Snake-Tooth Necklace. Brynjolf is in here though. Even Brynjolf is sometimes slow to recover against aggro. You know, coming out on 5 and only having 4 drain. Brynjolf sometimes is too little too late, but his ability is nice. I mean, sometimes you can get a bunch of extra mana from Brynjolf. In those cases when you have like a full hand from getting hit in the face, and then against well, I almost put back an Aussie. I don't know what I'm thinking. I just see 5 and I'm like put back, but it's an Aussie. Always keep an Aussie. Seeing this Elytra so much. Oh my goodness. I didn't want them to have a 1-drop there. Yeah. Probably gamble away the Elytra.
I'm ready for you.
This card's kind of just for fun.
Care to make a friendly
That is my next turn play. But it looks like the Doonip is going to have more value. I don't know. Hopefully I'll draw something else to play next turn. Especially if they don't Mummify or Channel Storm.
Don't underestimate me.
Crushing Blow. That's something to play. So I won't play it in field because I'm going to try to Dune Ripper over here, but I mean, I might need to Bewildering Speed Archer's Gambit this and just try to go crazy. Oh, and Improvised Weapon actually helps too. I mean, I assume they're going to somehow contest this.
Do your work.
Everything was taken from me. Today, I pay in kind.
Okay. So I think at this point, I mean, they are playing purple, so they have a million ways to silence this. Probably be a mistake to lean in too much in it. I'll just make it a little hard for them by doing the Improvised Weapon.
Act while the moons are dark.
Then I'll Dune Ripper. So, you know, now ideally I can Bewildering Speed next turn.
Let's see if we can find something useful.
Out of my sight. Don't underestimate me.
Okay. I'm gonna be Bewildering Speed, just not the creature that I thought it was gonna be. Okay, I'm getting really low on life. So I mean, maybe I can Anasi into a guard or something, but we'll have to see what they let me do here. Yeah, they don't want me to have life. Sail Through Storm is so fun. It's just tempting to play it out, but I think I need to take care of his creatures because I'm just way too low on life. I only have 9 life.
Care to make a friendly wager?
So I mean, having this Gambit's kind of cool because can move the Dune Ripper twice and hopefully take care of some card he's going to play. The Dune Ripper does have Overwhelm now. Ah, Fingers of the Frickin' Mountain. Hate that card so much. Okay. Oh my god. So if I waited to play Sail Through Storm next turn, I could immediately crossbow or Gambit on him, which I would prefer, because now I'm just like leaving him vulnerable to being instantly silenced or removed. But I mean, the other choice is playing an Aussie to an empty board or just doing nothing, so I needed to do something. And now if he doesn't take care of it, I can Gambit and crossbow him next turn and get 3 creatures on board. The absolute best is when Sails Through Storm pulls Master of Thieves and gives himself Swift Strike to pull something else.
Careful there, friend.
Arcane Spirit, this day will be mine.
Okay, so I mean, setting up to get destroyed next turn. But I just don't see any option. I don't have any defense. That's, you know, that's the downside of this deck. Don't get any defense, so
Destined for greatness.
just gotta see what Sails will bring us. I want to hit first in this side because
Together, we will
there's that freaking Master Thieves. Amazing. Okay, so hit again on this side. One more Master Thieves, please. Oh, it's so close. I can't see what we can get. One more Master Thieves, please. So close. Okay. It's a good game.
This was a worthy contest. I hate this crowd. It's damned uncomfortable.
Okay, so, you know, a loss, but it just kind of shows you the kind of crazy stuff you do with this deck. So much fun, you know, win or lose. I have fun playing this deck, so I hope you guys enjoy it too. I'll put the link in the comments, and let me know how it goes for you.